Right now I'm taking the Volvo S90 T8 Inscription Plus spec here out for a drive, and I must say that the last S90 variant I took, the V90 wagon that I had a chance to drive, I found that it was good in the sum of parts, but somehow the parts when put together wasn't as complete as this one. This S90 T8 comes with the twin engine and hybrid, plug-in hybrid setup, which means that it has a supercharged, turbocharged petrol powered engine up front, which makes a hell of a lot of power, about 300 or so horses, coupled to an electric motor which powers the rear wheels. This setup gives you about slightly over 400 horsepower and a heck of a lot of torque, which makes this S90 have a totally different driving dynamics compared to the V90 T5 or even the T6 models. It has that extra refinement from being able to drive with a electric motor, full electric mode, which means that it's super quiet on when you're accelerating from a traffic light. It is very refined when coupled with the slightly different suspension settings and also air suspension. It gives so much comfort and refinement. I mean, in a car which is supposedly, it sits in a segment where we have the likes of the Mercedes-Benz E-Class and the BMW 5 Series and also the Audi A6. It's different. Of course, the BMW plug-in hybrids are also hybrids, but somehow Volvo has done it in such a way where the car feels a bit more luxurious than that. It is the interior and what they use, the wood in the finishing, the leather, the crystal bits on the gear knob and the starter button, starter knob, all make the car feel more tactile, where the experience is a bit better in some ways. There is a bit more high-end luxury package into a car like this. So performance is there. The car is fast, really fast with this twin engine setup. Acceleration is very good, mind-blowing for something with a 2-liter engine and that electric motor, of course. Now, it is not an all-out performance car. I don't think Volvo is selling it as such. Volvo has made this car into something like a premium luxury sedan, one to take you from A to B in comfort and in luxury, which it does very well. The seats are supportive, interior is huge. If you're talking about space, this is like, it sits somewhere in between, say, E-Class and S-Class. So you get performance, the power, ride and handling. The ride is more sorted out in this T8 variant compared to the other T5 and T6 S90 V90 variants. It rides better, it's smoother. There are certain on the front suspension, it could do with a bit more fine-tuning, because you can still feel that, yeah, it can do better. But all in all, the people at the back, when you're sitting at the back, it's super comfortable and super quiet. It isn't a sporty sedan. This is something which you use to waft along in relative silence and luxury, actually. But in terms of you using this car to attack, say, Genting Highlands or Ulu Yam or some fantastic B roads like in Kuala Kelawang or something like that, not so good, because somehow it's not a performance sedan. It's more, as I said, more luxury sedan. What it does nicely is to waft along quietly and comfortably and all. When you push it a bit hard, you can feel there's weight in the car. there's some weight transfer stuff going on. You can feel that, oh man, when you take the corner fast, you have to actually wrestle with the car a little. You know that most likely, and this is also with a battery pack sitting right in the transmission tunnel, right in the middle. So in terms of weight distribution, it's quite good, but it feels, when you push it, it does feel like a big car. You do need to wrestle with the extra amount of weight. Back to performance, it is fabulous. What other car gives you 400 over horsepower and heck, bucket loads of torque for certain price? So on that point, this would be a great highway muncher. As much as I did not like the V90 T8, I love this T8 model to bits. This time, the sum of parts put together actually work. The car works. This is the best Volvo sedan that I've driven. The other Volvo that I totally enjoy is basically the same powertrain in an SUV, which is the S90 T8. As a plug-in hybrid, as something so efficient, so as transport, as luxurious transport, this hits the spot so well. It gets about 30 over kilometers on a full charge. When you plug in, when you charge the car up, it allows you to travel 30 over kilometers. Volvo claims that it can do 40 at least, but here in Malaysia, maybe with the humidity, with the traffic and all, on average you will get about 30 kilometers coupled to whatever you get with a full tank of petrol and all. It's a economical car for a car this size. You're going to get fabulous mileage and all. It's fast, it's efficient, and very, very refined. Again, as I said, you're not going to get a car that handles as good as, say, some of the German brands, but it's close, it's very close, and body control is excellent up to a point. But as a first effort, their comeback into the luxury sedan market, this Volvo S90 T8 with the Inscription specifications is a fantastic effort and a fantastic car. Totally recommended.